It is like giving birth. And it's especially something, I haven't read your book yet. You know, I know generally.
I sent you a very nice inscription on that copy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I would have read it.
Can I make a bold prediction?
Sure.
30 years from now, we're going to be sitting here doing this, hopefully in a bigger garage. Maybe. May well have moved me on the abortion issue, and I think I may have moved you on coming to an anniversary party. What do you think about that?
I think it would be unlikely that you'd move me.
I'm a classical liberal, a free thinker.
Because and then people like to get sneaky and use, no, I'm a classic liberal.
Yeah, because
what is that? What is that?
Exactly.
You're a fucking Republican. They call it classical liberal is a very, it's a misleading term. It's one of those where I hear people say that and I go, well, that guy's Republican.
Rubin opens up for him. Rubin is a stand-up comic in the same way that I'm a triathlete, you know? In the way that I used to swim when I was 8. And I've ran occasionally, and I know what a bike is. So Rubin, in that respect, is also a stand-up comic.
Is there a difference between, say, what Sam Cedar does to Dave Rubin?
That mental incompetent, do you mean that they're ignorant or that they're mentally ill or cognitively limited?
Cognitively limited.
Do you sense, though, that some in the media are rooting for the collapse of the economy? And we didn't get Trump on Ukraine, impeachment, blah,
I don't
blah,
think
blah.
so.
That this, you don't think so? Huh.
No.
Guys, watch V for Vendetta tonight. You know what? Maybe we'll do a RubinReport.com.
I love the idea of like he's getting ready for something crazy. I wonder if that's going to be, we're going to do a double feature, V for Vendetta, twice in a row.
Yep.
How crazy we're going to get. I want to see that dude out on the streets, honestly.
But we have to decide what level of sickness are we willing to live with, so to speak, to move ahead and open the country, because I don't know how much longer we can do this.
David, that sounds ridiculous. Come on. You've got a
worldwide we have to figure out what that level is.
Cause this? But at whose risk? Yours or mine? It's okay if you die, right?
But the problem is the people that need the abortions the most are the people that can't afford to do that. This is why I hate like Dave Rubin, this fucking the dumbest fucking guy in political commentary today. Makes these stupid. I fucking hate Dave Rubin.
So Dave Rubin came out and introduced Jordan and told some really cringy jokes about how he was in Amsterdam like 7 years ago. Yeah, I was just really cringed out by the Dave Rubin thing. Like I would be really mortified if that was like what my current gig, you know, like being this mediocre hype man for Jordan Peterson.
But basically, Quillette, which is run by Clara Lehman, who's a former guest of mine, has done about 4 hit pieces on me recently. Will I go on Rogan's podcast? I asked him, and our PR people asked him about a bajillion times to go on for my book. We did not get a response as far as I know, so I don't know what happened there. It's a little weird for me to say that publicly. I don't know what happened.